Hey PCS, it's Mr. Pap. I wanted to share with you how to change your racket handle, your grip, from this to something more like this. I went on Amazon, I purchased this package, which was about $8 or $9 for like plenty of them, and you can get smaller numbers than I did, but I'm hoping to do most of our class set. I like the idea of spending a little bit more money for a badminton racket because they will last longer and they are better made. I wouldn't always say that about all sports products, but for badminton, that seems to be the case. If you spend a little bit more money, they're a little bit nicer. This is our class set I bought about 10 years ago, and it still has a really nice, good strength to it, and it's always in great shape, and our kids use these pretty often in class. So this was just red athletic tape, which I put on a couple years ago for a quick fix, but I'm going to do it the right way now. So basically, and you're going to get a little dirty, you're going to carefully rip this off, and underneath this is going to be the handle. Let me see if I can start from the top. That might be a little bit easier. And your hands are going to get a little dirty. Don't panic. It's no big deal. So the bottom wasn't working as well. So I'm going to start from the top this time. Find where the tape starts or the grip starts and slowly start pulling. And the old handle is going to fall apart and disintegrate. And that's what kind of makes your hands get the most dirty. So two things you're going to need to be able to do this. Number one is a pair of scissors, and number two is black electrical tape. And I'll show you what that is. Maybe your parents have that in the workshop or in the garage or wherever they keep the tools for the house. So you take the old handle off. If you got any of the extra old handle, you can take that off as well. Okay, so there's both handles are taken off. You can see my hands are pretty covered, but that's okay. We're going to fix this in a moment. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to use the color blue for this one. I'm going to take this out of the package. That's what the grip looks like. And then there's also a small piece of what I think looks like electrical tape. But then here's Mr. Pap's roll of electrical tape as well. And this is really going to come in handy and do a much better job than just this. So first things first, you're going to take your handle. There's a square end. And notice there's also some padding in here that's going to help with the grip. You don't want the square end. You want to start with the beveled edge. Notice this edge is a little smaller. Whoops. This edge is a little smaller. And on the inside is this little piece of white tape. That's how the racket is going to first stick, or the grip is going to first stick to the racket. And then on the back there's this little piece of red. That's going to unlock the cellophane that is on the back of the grip tape, if I can get it. Come on, baby. This is why they have outtakes, I think, Mrs. Pap, because we did this in one take before. Okay, so here it is. We're going to just basically pull off most of the cellophane. You don't have to pull off it. Start with the beveled edge. You're going to put that sticky part of the inside of tape on here. And now I'm going to just pull the grip tape, and that's what this is called, grip tape. As I go around, I'm slowly just going to follow the pattern. Then when I start laying that cushion in the middle of the pattern, I'm going to take my tape and put it just inside that cushion. So basically I'm covering half of the tape that I just wrapped with the new wrap, taking my time, and you can slowly undo this if you need to. And I'm just going around and around, and you can see my hands are covered with the debris from the original handle. So this is going to be 100 times better. It's going to be really great to use, and the cushion for the grip is going to be awesome because the racket's not going to slip out of my hands. So I'm just going around. I got back to the cellophane, so I'm going to pull off the rest of that. Just put that on the table. I'm going to keep pulling on the grip tape as I go around. Now as I get to the top, there's gonna be, these aren't perfectly made for my racket, so there's gonna be some extra. And I'm just gonna slowly pull tight, pull tight, pull tight, and it's gonna look not great right now. So see, there's some gaps there. It doesn't look perfect, but we're gonna fix that in a moment. So now I'm gonna take this. We don't make mistakes here, we make happy accidents. I don't know who said that once, some famous painter, probably one of my favorite people in the whole world. We don't make mistakes, we make happy accidents. Ask your parents, they may know. Okay, so here's that piece of electrical tape, and now I'm gonna go in the same direction that I was wrapping the racket. I'm just gonna stretch as I put this on. And again, this isn't great tape, so it's not gonna look real good, and that's where we're gonna come in with the really good electrical tape. And we're gonna continue going in the perfect direction, stretching the tape a little bit as we go. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Now I'm gonna make a little longer piece. That falls down, and now I'm just gonna finish by wrapping this tight against the top. And we are done. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. The key is that the racket, that grip stays on. So this is absolutely fantastic for all of your smashes and hits that you want to use. Okay? Fantastic PCS, great seeing you, and I'll talk to you soon about more badminton lessons.